Hello and welcome to Unit 2. For this unit, we're going to start to look at some plot structure. Plot structure is important, in that it's kind of defined in this very classic way for a lot of plots. But when writers break away from the plot line, that's also interesting. So you'll read a lot of the older plays, a lot of the Shakespeare stuff, really anything past a certain date will mainly stick to this Aristotelian plot structure. Aristotle was a great mind for writing, debate, all of these things. And he really identified a lot to do with how authors structure characters and then how they structure the plot line. So obviously there's some sort of, at the beginning, some complications arise, right? You have some rising action until it reaches a head. And then there's the reversal, the falling action, right? Denouement. If it's a tragedy, right? Often that climax is something very tragic. Hopefully the protagonist learns something, right? And then you have, sort of the falling action, and then you're out of there. But when an author breaks away from this, that can also, for a reader, create more interest because we're used to seeing this. Anything that goes against what we're used to seeing is interest. So, for example, if I had, a big screen full of dots and only one dot was different, well, that's the interesting dot because it's different. We are trained, to spot the differences, and authors can use this. They can also make differences in order to make some points better emphasized, to create interest unto itself, or just to shake things up. Maybe they run the whole thing in reverse chronology, whatever the case. There's a whole structural criticism involved in a lot of this, where you take a look at historical models and then the new one, and then use it as a criticism, a big literary criticism analysis, more so than just a everyday analysis. But we'll get more into that later. Actually, we'll have a chance to practice some of that. So Aristotelian plot line, just kind of memorize it because you can use it for your analyses. Thank you.